Bill, it's Ross Tucker filling in for Dan today. Really appreciate the time. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm a little bit surprised that you're looking so good this morning. How late did the party go last night? Were you part of it?
Yeah, I probably at the rink on the ice. I was up till about 2 o'clock. Get old Ross. It takes a little time, takes a little bit out of me. So I got home here probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Just enjoyed the festivities and let it sink all in. It's been so long for myself and the journey, and what an incredible team. I've always had a home down here in South Florida, but you've dreamt of winning that Stanley Cup since you're 5 years old. Once you retire as a player, the only chance that you have is to be part of an organization. And this is the organization that I love. And that gritty group of guys on that ice, they were able to pull off one of the best, most pressure packed games that you will ever see. And it's going to go down as an epic Stanley Cup final.
So even though you weren't on the ice, Bill, you kind of feel part of it. Like you feel part of it. It's almost like my high school team winning the state championship. It's like you have those type of emotions and feels about it.
Yeah, because I played for this team since the start when it started. And yesterday was 31 years to the date of our original expansion draft when they picked our original team. Just kind of comes full circle. You mentioned the 6 different teams I played with. Yes, bounced around, but this was always home. I always came back here. I fell in love with the community, uh, fell into broadcasting straight after retiring, been broadcasting for the last 17 years with the team. So this is my home, and that's why it's part of it, and that's for the group and for myself and every this fan base. We've had some down years. We've got kicked around, beat up, punched, whatever you will. And all of a sudden, Vinny Viola, the ownership group, Bill Zito, they put it all together. Got this remarkable group of talent on the ice, and the hardest trophy, personally, in my opinion, to win with 32 teams in the league and such a battle of attrition. The Panthers able to finally take it over the finish line. It's hard to describe.
Bill, you haven't played in a long time. I feel like, are you getting a little bit emotional? I mean, does it means that much to you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. If you listen to the radio call last night, I blew every stop sign that you should as a color analyst. Probably wrecked my play-by-plays. I blacked out at the end of the game. I am. I'm totally emotional. I'm totally emotional. I was in tears last night. I was a puddle. I just didn't know what to think. I have my dad here and my wife. We've been taking care of my dad, and it's been such a long journey. And to maybe I would never put my hands on that trophy again. Once it's done as a player, you don't have that dream. The only possibility is to be part of an organization that wins the Stanley Cup, and it happens to be an organization that I love and have cherished for so long. And yeah, the emotions just ran completely wild.
So did you get to touch it? Did you get to touch it yesterday?
No, yeah, with the players last night. There will be a time though, and I'm going to get my picture with it and talk to Mr. Viola, and Mr. Viola came up to me, our owner, said, "What's your ring size?" After the game. So there's going to be a chance where you're going to get to sit down, hopefully lift this thing over our head and have a big family picture. The Stanley Cup had more business in the dressing room with all the players that earned the right to touch it first. But at some point, I'm going to get my hands on it.